It is February 20th, and it's been a couple days since my last update, but it is a gorgeous day today here in Los Angeles. I'm wearing short sleeves. It's like 70 degrees, but I thought I would record an update as I make my way back to the metro. So it's been a pretty full couple of days. This isn't new, but I have casually been looking at potentially buying a home. And I think I started looking in like 2019, and what I was looking for in 2019 is a little different than 2023. So I'm kind of but yeah, I probably looked at many places, like 4 or 5 places over the past 2 days. But I also noticed that like going on so many home tours, it's like burns me out a little bit. So yesterday I woke up at 4:10 or maybe like 4:20, 4:15, because I decided to volunteer for the Firecracker 5K, 10K run and walk that happens in Chinatown. I was lucky enough to get to participate in 2020, and then I think this was the first time it was returning. But they hosted in the spirit of the animal of Lunar New Year, so this was Year of the Rabbit, and next year will be Year of the Dragon. It's my year. So I helped out with registration, which was pretty fun, but I ended up not getting that much sleep because I got like a last minute note from Julian at Tiny Room to see if I wanted to be part of a podcast project. I thought it'd be like a quick recording, but I just showed up in my pajamas and everyone was like super nice. So I stayed until maybe like 1, so I only got like 3 hours of sleep. So I came back, took a quick nap, and then headed to the home tours. And I found a spot that I liked that I thought was priced well that I could grow into. So I ended up putting in an offer. And then last night, I think I took another nap after I got back, or maybe there wasn't enough time. But I ended up going to grab dim sum with a couple of friends from this community I'm in called Sandbox, and that was pretty fun, and then they dropped me off. Saturday, we're just working our way back. Saturday, I did the tours, and then that night, one of my friends is launching, her book is coming out soon about being a survivor of sexual abuse. She's like a book coach, and I was on her podcast. And so I ended up going and sitting in briefly. I wasn't super active there, but I'm glad I could go support. I said hi to her briefly afterward. And Friday, I was co-working with a couple of members of Dreamers and Doers, which is a women's entrepreneurial community that I'm a part of. And Thursday, I ended up, I feel like I've been like seeing people every single day. Thursday, I went to this event hosted by this company called Fueled, and there's like an art event that's happening in LA called Freeze, and someone actually ended up having an extra ticket, but I didn't go. And then Friday night was like a VIP gallery reception close by to the co-working space, but I was already on my way home by the time I found out that it was as close as it was. And then Wednesday, I ended up meeting up with Rachel D'Alto, who I first met on Clubhouse. And yeah, so it's been a pretty active couple of days. One interesting thing that happened on Valentine's Day is that I had shared in a Facebook group that I'm in that Greg was looking for an assistant local to LA to help him with some stuff. A bunch of people were commenting, and I actually decided to post in the group because a lot of times, like, people were looking for side things that they could do. I'm just seeing where, like, side, like, part-time gigs that they could take on. So there were just like tons of comments, and then someone commented on there and they were like, oh, not sure if you know, but I recently matched with Greg on a dating app. And I was just taken aback. I mean, we had a couple days where we were taking some space from the relationship, so I don't blame him for re-downloading the app, but I just thought it was interesting that I had to find out in this group. And the group has like 20,000 women in it in Los Angeles, so chances are the world becomes much smaller than you think when you are in a Facebook group with that many local people. So, yeah, that's been the past couple of days. It's been good. Tomorrow I'm hosting a co-working event at the studio. So, just like a pretty packed next week, I want to say, but I'll get through it. Anyway, I just wanted to drop by, give you that quick update, and I hope you are enjoying nice weather wherever you are. Bye.